Embark on a game of exploration and adventure in Aeon Trespass Odyssey. Hello, and welcome to Tantrum House Studio Awesome. I'm Ryan Pills, and today I want to talk to you about Aeon Trespass Odyssey. Aeon Trespass Odyssey is a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players in which you are kind of doing a spin off of Jason the Argonauts. You take on the role of an Argonaut, and you will be piloting these giant biological titans as you fight primordials and generally go on an awesome adventure. We have a hold of the prototype prelude to the game, so let's take a look. The game of Aeon Trespass Odyssey takes place over a dynamic campaign. As the players progress through the story and resolve adventures and story points, they will significantly affect the game moving forward. The choice matrix on the campaign sheet keeps track of what choices they make during the campaign, and later story points will recall those choices to influence their outcomes. Sometimes, as a result of the story, one of the Argonauts will be forced to draw a Nemos card. As the Argonauts go through adventures with the corresponding traits, that player will fill out the nodes of the card and proceed to resolve a side story called a Nemos Breakthrough. When the campaign calls for combat, players will combine their Argonaut with the capabilities of a Titan to resolve the battle. The Titan sheet indicates the Titan's basic speed and attack stats, as well as innate abilities, Kratos abilities, and the danger table. Rage, danger, and fate are the most important concepts of the game, because as battles progress and these amounts increase, the battles get more intense. Danger increases when the Titan takes damage and influences what innate abilities you can activate, as well as what kind of trauma card you can draw based on the danger table. Trauma cards may give the players opportunities in battle, but may also harm or kill them. And if a player goes over 9 danger, they have to draw an obol card and may immediately die. Rage increases whenever the player attacks. As they gain rage, they unlock more and more Kratos abilities, like being able to re-roll, or leaving an opening token for another player to gain a bonus on their attack. However, whoever has the most rage is the Primordial's priority target, and over 9 rage loses control of their Titan. Fate increases based on the player's decisions. The player can increase fate to re-roll dice or pay for using abilities or equipment. If the player goes over 9 fate, he has to draw a Moiros card and risks danger to himself and the rest of the crew. When attacking the Primordial, the Argonauts have to make 2 rolls. First, they make an attack roll versus the Primordial's to hit value. If they hit, they then have to roll to see if they wounded the Primordial. The results of the second roll are compared to the top card of the Primordial's body part deck, and the card is resolved. If the attack wounded the Primordial, the body part card is added to the wound deck, and both the body part and AI deck may be escalated by adding in higher level cards. Aside from combat, the players will be sailing on the Argo, which also has stats they need to keep track of. During the campaign, they'll be using the Argo to explore tiles, research new technologies, and build new Titans and craft new weapons based on their research. This is just a brief look at what looks to be a very massive game. They're trying to really develop this game to be very broad and very deep, so that it's worthy of the name Odyssey. In the final game, there will be some things we didn't touch on here, including extended Nemos trees for that kind of side story that each of the Argonauts has to develop abilities. There will be a random loot table, as well as really powerful primordials that they'll have to fight called adversaries, and there will be extended primordial evolutions to explore, and there will be even the opportunity for the heroes to take on a god form once they get to a certain danger level. So definitely look into more of that, and some more interesting things to check out with this game. One of the things that really stands out is their attempt to make really interesting minis. There's going to be a lot of minis to this game, and the ones that I've already seen are just really good looking so far. especially the hecaton, I believe it's called. It's like assortment of arms and hands and fingers. It's really nasty looking, but it looks like a really cool sculpt. And the other really interesting thing to this game is what they call the inverted combat paradigm, where the more damage you take and the more damage that you give out, the higher the stakes go and the more intense the game becomes. So there's always a chance of either the primordial or you winning. It's just anybody's game, and it keeps everybody in there to the last moment of a fight. Instead of accruing multiple negative modifiers, you're increasing your combat capabilities the entire time, and I found that really interesting. If this sounds of interest to you, definitely check it out. Aeon Trespass Odyssey on Kickstarter, and be sure to keep tuned to our channel for more videos like this one. Hello and welcome to Trespass. Hello and welcome to Tantrum House is the name of our show.